reattaches the dock widget.
Bom galera, mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Hoje estou trazendo para vocês aqui um evento do Monster Hunter. Vamos ver. Hoje ainda é quarta-feira, lembrando, amanhã temos o evento do Summer Festival. Estamos acompanhando no canal do Monster Hunter toda essa bagunça aí. Vamos lá. Deixa eu tirar o chat aqui deles, pelo menos tirar isso.
Video about button. Video about button. Channel captions toggle button unpressed. I like this toggle button. Captions toggle button unpressed. Toggle button pressed.
Nossa,
Toggle button unpressed.
Eu atrasei um pouquinho, que eu cheguei um pouco tarde, né? Olha o tempo que vamos esperar. Vamos que espero do Monster Hunter. Eu não espero muito do Monster Hunter não, porque o Monster Hunter é um jogo legal. Eu não espero nada dele, no evento dele não. Mas se vier coisa boa, vem. Lembrando, no final desse evento, vou buscar um trailer que eu vi também no YouTube mais cedo, do Hideo Kojima. Por quê? É um trailer que soltaram hoje.
The Lord of the Tundra is heartless and cold,
Porque eu me atrasei muito para fazer isso.
showering its prey in an impenetrable veil of snow, leading foolish creatures to an icy grave.
É bonito o jogo. O evento tá passando agora. Elemental.
I have nothing left to lose.
Eu já morri, não tem mais nada que perder. Eu morri uma quantas vezes, mas é que perder. Nove minutos. Nós estamos vendo o fundo do Brasil. Que vai ser na nova DLC.
I
Ou no
will
uso do
slay
Monster
my
Hunter.
mortal enemy.
Acho que vai ser uma DLC. Não deve ser muito longo não. Deve ser mais ou menos uns 20 minutos. Depois eu vou tentar ver se eu encontro o trailer do Juno. Mas não nessa live. Na outra.
Stay safe.
Antes de entrar no mais diferente. Opa! Ah, que pena que não tem PS4 nem PS5. Só pra PC. E Nintendo Switch. Eu vou chorar. Ah, você é uma versão pra PS4 Nintendo Switch. Uma versão pra Nintendo Switch. Eu vou tirar esse chat deles ali da tela, mas
Our world is not headed for disaster, as you say. The Exalted One's awakening is simply the first step towards the birth of a brand new world.
vou ter que arrumar
Everything will be
chat
destroyed
deles ali
to be born anew.
na próxima live.
We're going to finish the work that Red started.
Não que
We
tem tela
won't let
cheia.
you awaken it.
Aparece que eu tô vendo no YouTube
I
do
get it that you want to
PlayStation.
protect Ratha. But all you're doing is making
Vai
him suffer.
transmitir.
Ratha
No
here is
YouTube
the one
normal.
paying the price for your selfish obsession with the Nergigante. Let's go, Rathy! Fire!
It may be impossible to save the world without Ratha's help.
Bonds of friendship between riders and hunters. Looks like the children really are our future.
Understood!
I won't miss!
Time to put our kinship to the test!
This is where it all ends.
Só te comentando assim, não consigo nem ver as coisas.
I present the hunter from Komura.
Esse vídeo vai sair no canal daqui a pouquinho do YouTube. Desabilitado o chat. Eu peguei o evento de última hora, então. Muito bacana. Monster Hunter World. É uma DLC. Seria para PlayStation 4 e PS5, mas vai ser só para Nintendo Switch. Tá sendo atrasado, né? O jogo tá sendo atrasado. O jogo é grandíssimo. O jogo que vale 10 God of War em um jogo. No Monster Hunter World. Horizon, que é esse que tá vendo nesse evento. Não sei de outra maneira não. Monster Hunter World. Equivalente mais de 70 horas. Isso que eu botei mínimo. Porque olha, Monster Hunter World, o jogo é normal. Já é um jogo. A DLC que foi dada na Plus um tempo atrás, naquela Plus que foi cancelada. Sim, aquela Plus lá que você podia ver os jogos e ainda detalhe, eram muitos jogos naquela Plus. Lá estava esse Monster Hunter da DLC. Tem um jogo à parte. É uma DLC, mas é um jogo à parte. O jogo original. O monstro que já era grande ficou ainda maior. Onde você jogou ele? Lembrando que você está vendo hoje. Hoje para amanhã os eventos. De manhã temos Summer Festival. E eu acho que só amanhã. Nove, 8, 7, 6. Tempo começou. Happy Hunting. Não me foi. Eu achei. Curto demais.
Hey everyone, I'm Yozo Tsujimoto, producer on the Monster Hunter series.
I'm Yoshitake Suzuki, the director on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
It's almost been 1 year since the release of Sunbreak on June 30th, 2022. A lot of players have decided to continue their adventures from Rise, and we are very thankful for that.
Sunbreak has been getting several free updates since its release. But today is going to be the last digital event.
So without further ado, let's have a look at the latest trailer.
Vamos ver o trailer mais recente, hein? Vamos lá. Eu pensei que tava só aquilo lá, só. Tá? Pode me arrependendo.
It's time to end this. Maybe it's still in control of itself. But this time, our true adversary.
Deixa eu ver se consigo mexer uma coisa aqui.
Video about button. Video about button.
Não funciona. Já ia mexer. Nintendo Switch e PC. Ai, meu filho.
Bonus Update version 16, available on June 8th, 2023, will add the final monster, Primordial Malzeno.
Caralho. Amanhã, hein, galera? Amanhã, hein? Epa.
Originally, Amatsu, which was added in Title Update 5, was supposed to be the final monster.
Yes, but we decided to do a bonus update to introduce Primordial Malzeno, improve armor augmentation with new slots, and add several new decorations into the mix. For the currently available Title Update 5, the story centers around the villagers of Kamura taking on an Amatsu. But in this bonus update, you'll get to witness the conclusion to the age-old relation between Malzeno and the kingdom. You can take on Primordial Malzeno from MR10 or higher. We hope you look forward to seeing its new moves and ecology. You'll be able to forge some cool weapons and armor using its materials as well, so don't miss out.
After the bonus update, there will be new event quests until July 27th, 2023.
These event quests will be very tough and provide a solid challenge. You can earn a variety of rewards, such as layered armor, so we hope you try to complete as many as you can.
As far as paid DLC goes, as of version 15, the total lineup is complete. But version 16 will introduce DLC packs with a variety of themes for an affordable price. We hope you take this opportunity to try some of it out. Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak are also available on Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, Windows, PlayStation 5, and PlayStation 4.
Ah! Galera aí, ó, celebrando aí, ó. Play 4 e Play 5.
All the content of version 14, 15, and 16, including Primordial Malzeno, will release as a single title update as shown on screen. So keep an eye out for more info.
Essas vinham só pra geladeira. Mas não. Graças a Deus que não vai vir só pra geladeira e Nintendo Switch.
We are now joined by Yasunori Ichinose, the director of Monster Hunter Rise, for a nice three-way conversation. Mr. Ichinose, everyone.
I was gonna do my own introduction, but good to see you, everyone. I'm Yasunori Ichinose, director on Monster Hunter Rise.
I think this is going to be the last digital event for Rise and Sunbreak, so there's a lot I'd like to talk about, and I hope everyone watching will enjoy our talk as well. Nowadays, it's easy for us to see reactions from players and the community in real time on social media and such. Has there been anything that caught your eye?
When we did Rise and showed off canines for the first time, we got a lot of reactions saying how cute they were. And since the monsters are based on yokai, some people wondered, what's this monster based on? And if they're going to bring back this monster, what yokai is it going to be based on? And so on. And I was surprised at how many people guessed it right. It was a lot of fun to watch.
What about you, Mr. Suzuki?
For Sunbreak, I decided to bring back a monster from Monster Hunter Frontier, Espines, as I'm sure you're aware. When we announced this, we got so much fan feedback that the term even started trending for a while.
Nobody saw that one coming.
We pretty much had to recreate him from scratch, and the staff was very particular about getting him right, which was great.
For Sunbreak, you even took to social media yourself to comment on some things directly. What was that like? Did you have any plans?
Well, I can't disclose any specifics about the main features in advance, of course, but I still wanted to reveal some things before each update to get the fans excited about new upcoming features. I wanted them to imagine what kinds of things we were cooking up, so occasionally I'd let some pretty big hints slip through. Of course, you have to be very careful. Like, how much can I say? Can I get away with this without getting yelled at? There were times when I was treading on thin ice, but I mainly focused on info tying into the next update, while mixing in a variety of trivia. We also released some illustrations hinting at new monsters on Twitter and stuff.
The ones you drew, right?
No, that wasn't me. They were made by one of the designers for a color sample sheet. So I asked if I could have them, and I just put them up like that. I figured I'd be safe as long as I didn't say, this monster will be in the game. It was more to show off what kind of ideas we had.
There were a lot of people comparing their speculations to the actual announcements.
And then there's the hunting guide. Mr. Ichinose actually provided a lot of backup in coming up with ideas for the content. So it wasn't just me doing it alone. But Mr. Ichinose and the promotional team helped out a lot too.
You actually did a lot behind the scenes for Sunbreak on social media.
That's right.
For some reason, my schedule just said recordings. Nobody ever told me anything about what we were doing.
Yeah, we wanted you to show up in some of our clips. So when we were making Sunbreak, I approached Mr. Suzuki with some ideas of my own. Like, hey, it would be great if you could add this character to Elgato. And there were some ridiculous requests in there. I was surprised at how many ideas he actually ended up using.
Initially, we were just going to place them around the canteen. But before we knew it, they were at the quest counter and the research lab. There were paintings all over the place. And they do change as you progress in the story. So, if you've played the game and haven't noticed yet, you should try playing again and paying attention to the details.
From the beginning?
Yep, from scratch.
I see.
There's a lot of variety. It's really cool.
Both Rise and Sunbreak have very colorful NPCs. Do you have any particular favorites among the cast?
I think I'd like to hear from Ryozo before we answer.
Yes, me too.
All right, I'll go first. I would pick Bahari from Sunbreak. He's pretty involved in the story, and I like how he looks like a brilliant scientist, but he's actually kind of goofy. And he's in a lot of cutscenes as well.
That's right. He's actually one of the more prominent characters in cutscenes. Yes.
What about you two?
I really like Tadori.
Ele falou o seguinte, resumir.
You know who that is, right?
Of course, of course.
These creatures consume life.
Of course I know it.
These creatures consume life.
Why do you have to say that twice?
These creatures consume life.
I really love that cutscene. I watched it so many times.
It's a cutscene that seems so significant, right?
Didn't we use this for a trailer?
We did.
That's correct.
It was an easy-to-use line.
I really like Master Utsushi. The fact that he's a really prolific and experienced hunter, but he never brags about his own strength. He treats everyone completely equally, and you can tell he really loves and cares for his favorite pupils.
We even received Valentine's chocolate for him.
That's right. Quite a lot even. I was surprised.
A lot of fans sent in Valentine's chocolate for Master Utsushi. So I immediately asked one of the designers to make a thank you illustration. So every time, she would draw something super fast a couple of days in advance, and every time we would put it up on social media.
That's right.
Moving on, considering that you've been working on these games for so long, there must have been a lot of ideas that ended up not making it in. Ones you can talk about?
I'm not sure I can talk about any of them.
No? Then anything you can just share a little bit of?
So, Elgato Outpost has a leader called Admiral Gallius. And initially, he was going to be a silent character. Wouldn't say a single word. But he's central to the plot development, right? So he'd be standing right in the middle of the council meeting area, while Fiorane would be doing all the talking next to him. So, for instance, she'd say, "We have to hunt this monster next." And she'd explain how to fight it, and then go, "Right, Admiral?" And he'd just nod with a grunt. And she'd go, "Understood, Admiral. Now, let us sally forth, fierce flame." And this would keep happening, so it turned into kind of a skit, with Fiorane just looking for the right answers from someone who doesn't talk. Which doesn't make for a compelling conversation, so we axed it. I guess I went a little too far there.
There's this guy inside Bahari's research lab, right? During development, you could talk to him from atop the roof, and it would show his name. So I was like, he has a name? Of course he was removed later, but I was impressed how detailed it was.
That he even had a name?
Yeah. It should be gone now, though.
He's a very thorough bug checker.
You can talk to him from up there?
Hey, Suzuki, why can I talk to this guy?
Today's show is a special occasion to bring you new information about the bonus update, which is why we invited Mr. Ichinose and Mr. Suzuki over. And I'm glad we were able to share all of this with you. To close things off, both directors have a final comment for all of you.
Since Rise was released, we've been getting lots of fan feedback on social media and various other places. And we are very thankful for that. All of us here on the dev team will keep doing our best to deliver quality content to you. So we hope you keep enjoying the game for a long time to come. Thank you very much.
I was handed the baton from Rise and got to work on Sunbreak, and I've been overwhelmed by all of the positive comments, which have given the dev team the motivation to keep working hard to bring you new content like all of the updates. I'd like to once again express the team's appreciation to all of you. Thank you.
That about wraps things up for this event. It's been a little over 2 years since Monster Hunter Rise was released, and about 1 year since the release of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. We are all very thankful for the huge number of people who played these games. So from all of us here on the development team, thank you very much. Next year will be the 20th anniversary of the Monster Hunter series. We're going to keep doing our best to bring you new and exciting games, so we hope you'll continue to support us in the future as well. I'd like to close things off with our usual chant. Happy hunting!
Happy hunting. Então, o lançamento dele é
Let's go! Here comes the pain!
Ainda tô tentando esse vídeo ainda hoje, tô precisando ainda hoje. Só tô conseguindo o horário e nem botar nada de subir hoje. Depois eu vou jogando no Magic, eu faço o Raid. Eu não estou jogando no Magic, eu não faço o Raid. Por quê? O Magic... Não, demais eu vou conseguir. Porque eu faço a live dos eventos e esqueço uma vez. Mas o evento hoje, coloca pra amanhã. Pra descer, talvez eu regrave ele depois que você terminar o evento. E eu vou pro canal. Deu 10. Deu 10 deu 9. Deu 9.
This is for my fellow hunter! This is gonna hurt! Here it comes!
Daí depois eu vou gravar na Twitch de noite. Toda vez eu não vou gravar pra depois Twitch e busco o DLC. Seguindo no YouTube.
It's over for you!
Não ia gravar nada agora, galera. Só fazer o evento ali começando, galera. Só que eu não vou gravar. Aí minha carteira se você comprar esse jogo. Mas não é um jogo de tem todos da Plus. Se vê essa visão boa, galera, eu tenho 2 jogos de Monster Hunter.
This is what being a royal knight
E
is all
outros
about.
jogos que eu tenho ali.
Let's give it all we got. That's Felora's hero for you.
Yes.
Another job well done.
Jogo bonito. Jogo de Monster Hunter. Ele é mais anime, né? Mas é um jogo bacana. Não dá pra me negar. Peço de novo uma desculpa a todos. Vou colocar essa na tela assim, mas é do YouTube do PlayStation que está saindo. Né? No YouTube normal não tem esses problemas. Eu queria esconder a tela.
Good job.
Good job.
Well done. Good job. Good job. Well done.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
My thanks.
Happy hunting!
Vamos ver se tem mais alguma coisa. Parece que já acabou. Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, por aí vai. Será que acabou?
Video skip back.
Thank you.
Video skip.
Eu gostei,
skip
galera,
ahead,
do
skip
evento
ahead, skip
e
ahead. Video progress bar.
digo mais, vídeo bacana, o evento é bacana.
Video progress bar live.
Agradeço muito
About button
do
loading.
parceiro do evento na minha frente. Vamos ver o que temos aqui do Kojima.
Flaming new F1 Met Boom Reels X F1 AS6 Melhor Promo Orando Magnificent Black Frieza Walking June Accord Monster FASMR Bear F1 2021 Goku Kanhesa Innova Trend Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Massive News Sunbreak Final Update Reaction and Analysis Rurikan
Ok, vamos ver aqui, ó.
Home Tab Search Recent Search Voice Search Entering Dialogue
Kojima Production. Kojima Production.
Exit, dialogue, search results for Kojima Production, Road, Assassin's Creed, excited for Mirage Game, Kojima Productions, at Hideo Kojima, Connecting Worlds official trailer, Kojima Productions.
Aqui tá, ó.
The master.
Vamos ver.
It's kind of like stepping into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory with Willy Wonka.
まあ誰もが見たこともないものを作りたいんですけども、人は自分でプロデュースをするしかない。
Isso saiu de hoje, galera. Saiu isso aqui hoje, isso aqui.
ただ今は自分の会社なんで、これをこけたら次がなくなるので。
Eu não entendo nada de japonês.
When you balance the expectation of hundreds of millions of dollars in investment with wanting to stay true to your vision, that's like playing Russian roulette with 6 bullets.
The risk is it's too radical. And that's where the creative courage comes in.
カメラ回ってる時ならいきなりね、ポジティブになるっていうか。
Video gaming is an art, but the only person in charge of the orchestra is the auteur.
The purpose of stories is to make meaning out of life. And that's why his work is so important.
Mr. Hideo Kojima.
It's the obligation of any artist to push boundaries.
子供の頃から妄想癖があって、未来を見たというか。
Eu lembro que uma vez ele falou,
テクノロジーが世界をつなぐ
que o sonho dele é fazer filme. Se o Metal Gear já é um filme, galera. O Metal Gear já é um filme. Então, esse foi. Ele saiu no canal do Kojima Production. Então, galera, esse foi a live de hoje. Eu tenho gostado dessa transmissão improvisada. Só que antes de fechar, galera, eu quero mostrar para vocês uma coisa. Deixa eu ver aqui. Temos na brasileira, na Deluxe, várias demos para vocês jogarem. Aqui, mas tem que ensinar Deluxe para poder jogar. É o Hogwarts Legacy, Football Manager 2023. O Train Sim World 3. Não sei o tempo de cada trial, mas do Horizon do Harry Potter são 4 horas. Claro, se vocês não jogaram os trials para comprar depois o jogo depois, ou espero que venha na Plus oficial.
PlayStation Plus Trial PS5 and PS4 Cult of the Lamb PlayStation Plus Trial PS5 Disney Speedstorm
Esse aqui, eu quero jogar ele, mas eu não vou jogar ele agora não. Vou terminar os eventos. Futebol americano, não me interessa.
PlayStation Plus Trial Sonic Frontiers PS4 and PS5.
Vocês entram no jogo que você está buscando aqui dessa lista. Na hora que você baixa, mostra o tempo de jogo.
Press Cross Unrailed PlayStation Plus Trial Disney Dreamlight Valley.
2 jogos da Disney aqui.
Bonfire Peaks PlayStation Plus Bonfire Peaks PlayStation
God of War.
Purchase Tactics Ogre Reborn.
Eu comprei em pre-order.
Trial Cobra Kai 2
Cobra Kai.
PlayStation Plus Persona 5 Royal PlayStation Plus
E o Fórmula 1
Manager
22. Aqui, se vocês vierem aqui,
Filters Sort by Genre Sort by
pode pôr assim, ó. No PS4 é diferente. Então, podem fazer assim ou buscar como está aqui, ok? Espero que vocês tenham gostado dessa transmissão. Deixa o like, comentário, compartilhar o vídeo, ajuda bastante no canal. Nós vemos amanhã com o Summer Festival. Um abraço para todo mundo. Valeu, falou e eu fui!